Today I'm going to show you my exact step-by-step process for creating blog post that gets massive traffic from Pinterest, guys. No fluff, just the actual workflow I use every single time. We are going to find trending topics, identify the low competition keywords, and create content that Pinterest actually loves. So first thing is to head over to Pinterest Trends. Here on Pinterest Trends homepage, Pinterest shows me what's trending right now. I don't need to dig around. It's right there on the front page itself. For example, I'm selecting ham and bean soup because it fits my food blog niche category perfectly. But whatever your niche is, home decor, DIY, fashion, you follow the same process. Just pick what's trending in your space and go for it. Now, for this specific video, I'm clicking into ham and bean soup category, and Pinterest is showing me related trending searches. I can see multiple searches related to ham and bean soup category. So for this specific video, I'm selecting ham and bean soup recipes because that's what people actually want, a recipe they can follow. This is about understanding the search intent, guys. Pinterest users are planners, they want actionable content. So here's where it gets strategic. I'm selecting 1 year date range to see when this search peaks throughout the year. Look at this. It spikes in April. Huge peak right there. Now it's February when I'm doing this video, which means I have about 2 months to create my content before the content hits. So this is critical because Pinterest takes about 45 to 60 days for the content to be indexed and rank your pins properly. You want to publish before the peak hits, not during it. So this is called seasonal pre-planning, guys, and it's a game changer to be very honest. Now I'll go to Pinterest search and type in ham and bean soup recipes. As you can see, there's a lot of competition here. Lots of pins, lots of established bloggers, but competition isn't bad. It validates there's demand. However, I don't want to compete head to head with the big players, so I'm going to get smarter about this. So what I'm going to do is I'll head over to Pintendo keyword research tool and enter ham and bean soup recipes. Look at this. Nintendo is showing me tons of related keyword variations. Some are super competitive, but others are extremely underserved. The one that I like is ham and bean soup recipe with great northern beans. It's specific. It has decent search volume, but way less competition. This is my sweet spot keyword, guys. I'd rather rank number one for a smaller keyword than rank for number 50 for a huge one. Nobody clicks on result number 50, guys. Now, here's the secret sauce that most bloggers don't know about. I'll go back to Pinterest and I'll search for ham and bean soup recipe with great northern beans. I'm looking at the top pins and I'm going to copy their URLs. Watch this. I'm taking the first pin URL and then what I'll do is I'll paste it into Pintendo's annotation hunter function and then I'll fetch the annotations. Boom. It gives me a lot of annotations that are associated with that specific keyword. So what I'll do is I'll do this for top 3 or 4 pins and then I'll note down all the annotations that I get. So this is how the actual list of annotation looks like, guys. Now I'm heading over to ChatGPT to write the actual blog post. But I'm not just asking to write a generic post, I'm using a very specific prompt, guys. I want the content to be super detailed so that readers who read it can actually make the recipe. I ask it to write like a human, mixing long and short sentences, asking questions, even including a couple of grammatical errors to sound natural. I have shared the full prompt. Click the link in the description to get it. ChatGPT gives me a solid draft, guys, but I always edit it. I add my own stories, I add my own tips, I give my own personality. Once my blog post is written and published, I need Pinterest optimized titles and descriptions. So I head over to ChatGPT with another specific prompt asking for 5 Pinterest optimized pin titles under 60 characters and 5 descriptions between 650 to 750 characters. Why 60 characters for titles? Because Pinterest truncates longer titles on mobile and most users are on mobile. Why 650 to 750 characters for description? That's the sweet spot before Pinterest truncates the description as well. Why 5 of each? Because I am creating multiple pins for the same blog post. More pins means more chances to rank. Again, the complete prompt with exact specifications is in the blog post linked below. ChatGPT gives me 5 title description pairs that I'll use for different pin designs. The next step is to create pin designs for this specific blog post. I have already created the pin designs in advance to save time and show how the images look like for this blog post. As you can see, there are 5 pin designs that will go at different time slots. The final step is to upload the pins on Pinterest, guys, but I don't upload all 5 pins at once. That looks spammy, to be honest. I space them out. For example, day 1 can be pin 1, day 3 can be pin 2, day 7 can be pin 3, day 14 can be pin 4, and so on. For each upload, I use optimized pin title, the matching description, and I also select the most relevant board, guys. This is very important. Also double check the URL and don't forget to add the alt text. And that's it. That's my complete workflow from finding trending topics to getting pins live on Pinterest. Now, if you want the full breakdown of all the ChatGPT prompts, detailed explanations, common mistakes to avoid, and the tools that I actually use, I have written a complete step-by-step guide, and the link for that guide is in the description below. It's completely free, and you can grab those prompts to use for your own content.